Sandy, you're saying that you remember me fixing that bug by shaking the lights and putting them on their own circuit? So the power for that top computer floor must be being like they must be sending things elsewhere. I want to know what we're sending the computers to. Like where? I'm not sure what these computers are doing. I know I'm making computers, but like what do I need computers for? It must be part of this production. Yeah. So they're just going for the radio control units. Because I don't remember having anything below. That's the radio control units. These are the computers. So they're just going over here. Circuit boards. 4 per minute to the main bus. Because they obviously... Yeah, so it's feeding that, and then we've got 4 extra per minute, and that's just going on the main bus. And then, but they're just getting junked, I guess. Yeah, I really need to set up some proper storage. Azo, hello, welcome in. How'd you find the stream? So somewhere along here we have to like pull stuff from the main belts and get it up to the main bus. And so I need to remember to leave room for that. So somewhere before this stuff all gets to here, somewhere in this section, we have to pull things off. And maybe that's a good use of this space. Although, no, that's under the tracks. Maybe we should use that 3-section buffer that I saw. Yeah, like here would be an excellent space to probably pull things in. Oh, they're all going down at an angle. That's annoying. It's the right space. Maybe we'll bring them all in from this wall. I was kind of hoping that would be straighter. I guess it doesn't matter if we pull it all down low. Have I seen the Minecraft Live trailer? No, I've not. Oh, you came in from the EVA raid. Okay, cool. Awesome. That's great. Thanks for sticking around. So I should mark this space up here too. So that could be the potential storage siphon silo. I'm not sure what you want to say, but a way to get things up to storage. I think the problem right now is I've got separate storage all over the map in terms of the base. And so we need to figure out what's happening with that before I can really plan out the next areas. And also we have to figure out, like, how am I getting up to some of these different levels? Like, we've got an elevator that gets us up to that level, but we don't have anything that's getting us up to this level. So same thing with the train level. There's currently no access. I guess there's an elevator in here somewhere. Yeah. An elevator here. What's the date for Minecraft Live? I'm assuming they gave a date on the trailer. '27th. Oh wow, okay. I'm gonna have a busy September. I called it. I think I said last year was the 28th, so I anticipated it to be around the same weekend. So we need to make supercomputers, and they require Caterium stuff. So we also have to come up with, yeah, AI limiters and plastic. Those are Caterium. Those are Caterium and silica. We're making circuit boards. I don't know what our silica is doing right now. Actually, let's go check that out. I think our silica is currently not on. This is it in here. That's quartz crystal. They all doing quartz crystal? All doing quartz. Oh no, there's some silica at the end. That's being sent up to probably circuit boards. Yeah. There's the circuit boards. So it looks like I can probably steal some extra constructors back here if I needed to switch this to make more silica. I'm pretty sure I'm making more crystals than I actually need. This room also is completely terrible. Crystals are all going underneath. I have a way down there. there's all the quartz crystals. They're being combined. Yep. So everything from quartz crystals is just being sent on a belt, and I don't think there's anything being done with that. That looks like it's all being sunk. So... raw quartz. South quartz processing. There we go. Why would it be based on reinforced iron plates? Oh, because we're doing crystal oscillators. Computers. So I could potentially ramp up computers. So the quartz crystal is being made into crystal oscillators. It's being, something is pulling the crystal oscillators. I don't know. I don't remember where I'm building crystal oscillators. It must be on this other floor. I need to start like numbering the floors. Some of these must be crystal oscillators. Yeah. So the yellow machines. Yeah, there's no reason for this to be reading 91, 92, right? Now these are stuck. So we have to figure out what's going on there. And then it looks like 10 per minute. We're making computers and we're making... So in order to make more computers, we'd have to make more crystal oscillators. Yeah. We seem to be making an awful lot of circuit boards. The radio control units are not used in supercomputers, I don't think. Well, this is part of the game for me, Nigel. This is... Yeah. So crystal oscillators for us would be part of computers. We could just do regular computers, though. Copper, silica. Well, I would say logistically it would make sense to have our Caterium stuff be in this area. I think Caterium would be the next logical place over in this space. I don't know why we need this much of a gap. Not sure why there is that much of a gap. It must be something to do with aluminum nearby. Yeah. We've got this space too. So that's cool. We could open this up into a larger floor. We don't have a lot for subfloor space. If I wanted to line up. But it would make sense to maybe get it to the same level as the train station. The difficult part with all of this is trying to path around, because you forget when you're flying around with your hover pack that you actually want to make, aesthetically, you want to make like doors and walkways and things like that, right? And I don't know if we have the alt recipes for things like AI limiters. There is an alt, but we don't have it yet. And we do have the alt for the high-speed connector. That's probably easier to do. That would be what I would probably lean to. And then for AI limiters, copper or plastic? Copper sheets, I feel like we're making a good amount. Uses less Caterium as well. So we'd have to unlock that. And as far as like actually having a dedicated plastic plant, my idea is to do it up here. We've got trains that go by this area, and there's oil right here. And it's 3 normal and 3 pure, and we could turn this into plastic and rubber and just bring it all back via train. That's probably the easiest thing to do. And then we would have plastic and rubber and all the things that we need. So I think one of the things I need to do is really start to think about that top storage system and make sure I have enough room to do all the things in that space. Because I need to get some of these items onto the main bus that are currently not. So like right now, that's just unpackaging stuff. Yeah, I don't even have this area decorated. Heat sinks, turbo motors. I don't think any of that stuff is making its way back to the main bus because I don't have a space for it. Currently we just got bins underneath here. Why are these stopped? Right. Because that's a direct line and I don't think we've done any overflow for them. I have to slowly go through these factories and just kind of pull out the things. that I need. Don't think we need this. Do we have a bin for radio control units? That's coming in. Doesn't look like it. That's them there. Oh, we did this the other day. We must have obviously not put in... Oh no, we've got the overflow there. So the radio control units are continuing to be produced. It's just that their current usage is being backed up for some reason. Hard to see them if they go by because they're so few and far between. Yeah, they're there. I feel like there might be a little bit of flying around and note-taking that I have to do off-stream just to kind of really map out like a to-do list of things. Because a lot of it is going to be looking at spreadsheets and mapping things out. But I think one thing we could probably do just in terms of future planning is pulling the train station, because there's plenty of room here for anything we want to do between floors, so I can pull the train station all the way down and expand that a little bit. It might be a good idea to also, I think this was supposed to be the edge of the build, commit to some sort of end spot, but we've got an awful lot of space over here. So we can bring things back to the main area. There's definitely room in this space somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of space here to take things back to the main bus. So I don't necessarily have to take everything back over there on that narrow. We've got this narrow space that I've been using to bring things back and forth, but it's starting to get a little full. So it might be better to get them over here. The only issue that I want to make sure is that they get back to the main bus before we hit the storage. So the storage pull has to happen. It might have to happen a lot closer to the front here. I've got it happening back here. We might have to try and bump it up somehow. I thought I had a larger space back here, but maybe I don't. It's long, but I must be thinking about something else. Maybe I'm thinking about like a large space here. Like this looks like something I might have mapped out, but that doesn't help. You can't get the items to that space. Right on. Well, I think that's a good spot to wrap it up. We will pass you along to somebody else, hopefully playing Satisfactory. Always nice to look over the kingdom as things are coming and going. Let's just see who's live. Yeah, OBS Streamlabs actually just has not worked at all today. We've got looks like It's Bits is streaming some Satisfactory. I can send y'all over there. Always a good raid. I will have to raid and run because I have to get some lunch and all that stuff. But enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks ever so much for the support today, folks. And again, thank you to Eva for the raid. I really appreciate it. And to all the folks that stuck around. You can follow me on social media, Joel Duggan. You can check out things like the Spun Chunks podcast and the Citadel Cafe podcast. And do check out patreon.com/Joel Duggan. It's one of the best ways to support me. And it gives you access to the Discord, which is where most people catch the notifications that I go live. Twitch and Twitter and things seem to be a little bit unreliable. So if you want to absolutely know when I am live, then the Discord is the place to find that information. Right now, it's daily at 10 a.m. Tuesday through Friday, and then 1 p.m. on Saturdays. So I will see you all. Tomorrow is Thursday. Tomorrow's stream might actually be bumped. I have some errands to run in the morning. So it may happen right at 10. It might be closer to 11 or noon. So just kind of stay on top of the Discord for that. I'll also try to inform people on Twitter as well. But this has been fun. We got a decent amount of stuff done today. And I will be trying to figure out what the next step is here, as this level of complication in a factory definitely requires some pre-stream planning. So thanks very much, folks. Thanks to Sandy for moderating, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye for now.